Hello, I'm Jennifer Witt, Director of ProjectManager.com. Well, welcome to our whiteboard session today on resource management tips. What I want to share with you today are 6 tips that I've found that have been helpful in managing resources for my project. So number 1, allocating time per project. So many times we have resources or people who are assigned to not only our project but other projects, and the failure becomes when we try to allocate them 100% on our project when they're spread across multiple projects. So it's important to allocate time per project, either in a percent and convert that to hours that you can assign them on your project. Therefore, you prevent allocating 100% of their time on your project when they're spread across multiple projects. Number 2, block out unavailable time. So the people on your team are not available 100% of their time, even if they're allocated to your project. They're out for meetings or vacation or any other times they may be out of the office. It's important to block that time out on their schedule so they're not assigned critical deadlines or times due during the times that they're out. Number 3, execute a risk plan for your critical resources or your critical people who are assigned on your project. Many times a critical person on your project may be reassigned to a higher priority project or taken off or for some reason not available on your project. So it's important to implement the risk plan for those specific people, to identify who they are and a risk plan in case something happens to the critical people. Many times we have to go back and update the estimates because if you reassign someone else who may not be as seasoned, experienced, or knowledgeable about the type of work they're doing, it's going to impact the estimate. So it's important to re-estimate and calculate for the resource that's coming in. Number 4, require real-time time tracking in order to avoid delayed guesstimates or swags to your project that can definitely throw off your timeline. So get your people in the habit of tracking their time real time and give them the tools and the accessibility to the project and so that they can update those easily. Number 5, recognize bottlenecks and adjust quickly. A lot of times you may have people working on your project who are bogged down for some reason. Maybe they're stuck on a problem or an issue that can't be resolved, so they keep working it, and so maybe they haven't asked for help or indicated they're having a problem. So it's important to watch your resources, watch the time, how they're working, and avoid any bottlenecks and get them help quickly. Number 6, utilize systems to guide you in the management of your project and the management of your resources instead of punishing the people on your team. So some systems that people use are red, yellow, and green dashboards, but the team members are in fear of the red, yellow, and green. So if these systems are used to punish resources who maybe their items are in red, maybe if those dashboards or systems are used to punish, they may not indicate their status correctly. They may indicate everything's green or okay, so they won't get in trouble, instead of if they're used properly to help manage the project, address any issues or risk or escalate in a timely manner. If you use those properly, then the team will have the trust and in order to report things accurately. And so these are 6 tips that I found that are helpful in managing the resources on my projects, and I hope they'll help you too. If you need any tips, tools, or techniques to help you manage your resources, or better yet, a tool to help you manage them accurately, then sign up for our software at ProjectManager.com.